Will Clix and Veno actually work as a duo?
I'm not bro. Shut the f up.
Wait, what did he say?
Stop talking like, dude. Like, I'm actually about to geek out. You have about 500 bucks. My camera's not working. The AC, I'm so tired of it.
There has been multiple clips going around the internet the past couple days of Veno just yelling at Clix and a bunch of different reasons on why people think that Clix and Veno will not actually end up working as a duo, and it might go as far as they actually split as a duo. So in today's video, I want to talk about every single different reason that people have been giving and my personal opinions on them and whether or not I think Clix and Veno will be able to work as a duo this season. Real quick, before the starts though, I'm actually trying to hit 50,000 subscribers at the end of summertime. So if you guys are new to the channel, please just subscribe right now and turn on notifications. If you guys want to support me even more, the best way to do so is by using code Kdog in the Fortnite item shop. I really do appreciate every single person that uses my code. Without further ado though, let's get straight into this video. All right, so I feel like we need to start off with one of the most popular opinions that is going around the community right now, and that is that Clix actually needs to drop Veno and it is impossible to play with a toxic teammate. I saw another comment on one of my other videos that like vibes and chemistry within a duo are one of the most important parts of success, and I halfly believe this. But then there is also a lot of some of the greatest players in the world like Tayson, who if you've heard anything about them, they are one of the most toxic teammates to play with. They will yell at you for every single one of the mistakes you make, and it seems like it is a lot more of an EU thing because I've heard similar things about Queasy as well, and obviously you can see it does have to do with Veno now. And something that I feel like is happening is a lot of NA viewers don't really watch EU that much, so they're not really accustomed to like the whole EU thing, and so when people see like their favorite streamer Clix is getting yelled at by Veno, they think he's just incredibly toxic because they're used to him playing with people like Epic well, even like when he used to play with Day, like he wouldn't even talk at all. So going from people like that to people like Veno is definitely a big step, but that is just how most of the EU player base is, honestly, and I don't think this should be a specific reason on why Clix should drop Veno. Veno just wants to win as bad as anybody he has ever played with before, and he is going to tell Clix his mind. And with some other comments that I have coming up in this video, you guys will see some other people do agree with that as well. All right, next we got, I feel like Clix is trolling too much and he is a content creator at this point. And to me, this is just one of the most false statements I've ever seen. Clix is still nowhere near just being strictly a content creator to this point. He is still one of the best fighters in the world. And trust me, Veno would not be playing with Clix if he was just a content creator. Veno still wants to win. Veno still wants to be the best. It's not like he's doing some charity event playing with Clix. If he didn't believe that he could truly compete with Clix, he would not be playing with him. There was like a lot of like really dumb statements in this. Like, he's not a content creator. He just placed 4th place in FNCS 2 seasons ago. I know last season he didn't do the best, and he has been a lot more focused on content recently, but Clix is one of the few pros in Fortnite history, or probably the only pro that is one of the most successful content creators, as well as one of the most successful pros of all time. Like, this guy has almost $500,000 in earnings while being the biggest content creator in Fortnite. So to me, this statement is just completely wrong. I don't think he is just strictly a content creator. All right, this next one says Clix needs Veno, Veno doesn't need Clix. And this one is really interesting to me, and I honestly had to think about it. And to me, I also don't really agree with this one. If you're going strictly off of even just their last FNCS placements, Clix got 14th in FNCS, Veno and Tayson got 11th. So there were only 3 placements off, and then I'm pretty sure even the FNCS before that, Clix ended up outplacing Veno. So if we're going strictly off of placements alone, then I mean, you could technically say that Veno needs Clix more, but I feel like they are just very even with each other because Clix needed somebody that is going to be a little bit more strict with him and not just let him do whatever he wants. And that is exactly what Veno provides. And then I mean, Veno just wasn't working out with Tayson, which is kind of crazy to say, like 2 of like the greatest players of all time just weren't working well together. But I feel like it is a lot more of them needing each other and instead of one of them needing the other one more. All right, this next one here was pretty much where I'm getting at, is that Veno yells at almost everyone, so I think it'll work out. And I honestly have to agree with this, but I feel like Clix also has a very big ego, and I can already see it in some of the clips that I have been seeing that he gets very annoyed with Veno yelling at him already. He goes as far as saying like Veno is just straight up wrong, and obviously Clix can have his own opinion, but you can see that he is visibly frustrated with the things that Veno are saying sometimes. And so all I'm saying is I don't know how long Clix will be able to deal with Veno yelling at him, but if he's able to put his ego aside and just just realized that that is the type of player that Veno is. I feel like that is one of the only ways that this duo will work out. To me, Clix is a very big vibes type of player. Like if Clix is not enjoying playing with the teammate he is playing with, and if he is not having a good time playing the game, then he just seems to play worse. So I mean, I feel like Veno should lighten up a little bit on him, but at the end of the day, it's just his personality, and I don't feel like it's going to ever change. But Clix should know what he did sign up with when he decided to play with Veno, so I think he will be able to get used to it. I just hope it doesn't mess up too much of his mentality, because that does seem one of the biggest things that holds Clix back sometimes. The other popular opinion, and something that I was kind of talking about earlier, is a lot of people actually like that Clix is getting disciplined by a duo now. I talked about this earlier about how he has a very high ego, so him playing with someone like Veno is definitely going to lower that ego, and he's going to have to lower the ego if he wants to be able to succeed with him. And I do kind of agree with this as well, because Clix is honestly, he's like one of the most glazed people out there. Like a lot of people kind of do just whatever Clix says. Like there's so many times on his stream where like he'll go into other streamers chats and he'll be like, let's 1v1 wager or 2v2 wager right now, and they'll like instantly stop what they're doing to just be able to get the chance to play with Clix. I don't really know if that example made sense or not. It's kind of just like if you know, you know though. But I do feel like this will help discipline Clix a lot, and it will kind of humble him a little bit more, and he will be able to get to see what it really is to play with like one of the top players in the world. It's kind of crazy that he just keeps upgrading in duos now, like the farther he gets into his career. And it's also like a thing where like a lot of these players aren't just playing with him for like the Clix clout and like the Clix stimulus type stuff. They're playing with him because he is genuinely a good player, and I hope he is able to fully maximize his potential by playing with Veno now. All right, next I honestly have one that is just kind of dumb to me. It says Veno is going to drop him and then duo with Tayson and NA, and there's just a lot of things wrong with this. If Veno and Tayson didn't work together on EU, why would they go over to NA and think it's going to work out any better? And secondly, Veno is literally living in the same building as Clix, or in the same apartment as Clix. So if he was to drop him to be able to go play with Tayson again, I just feel like it would be super awkward. And I mean, if Veno's going to drop him, I don't even know if Clix would still want to live with him at that point. So this to me is just super unrealistic, and I don't think that's ever going to happen. This would also have to factor in that Yamzo and Tayson do bad, and I just don't see that as a possibility either. So this is just a completely like 0 out of 10, never going to happen type of thing. All right, the final hot take we got, or actually there's kind of two of them here. It is that Veno is overrated and dude is crying, but he is mid, and someone else responded and saying that he is a top 3 player of all time. And to me, I'm gonna have to disagree with both of these statements. I don't think he's overrated. I think he is pretty accurately rated, where like the overall consensus in the community is that he is like a very good player. The comment under him that he's a top 3 player of all time is just completely wrong. To me, the top 3 players of all time are Miro, Bugha, and Tayson. You can pretty much interchange any order you want right there, but those are probably like the 3 undisputed top 3 players of all time. I don't think Veno is anywhere close in that list. With not very much real LAN success, as well as only having 2 FNCS wins, I don't think you can be in like the greatest players of all time debate. But I also do not think Veno is overrated at all, and it's not really him crying. He definitely is complaining, but that's kind of just like the type of person that he is, and he's just very strict and very like specific on how he wants things done. So I'm gonna have to just disagree with both of these hot takes. Let me know what you guys think about this video in the comment section down below. If you want more like hot take type of videos, comment down below some of your hot takes, and I might use them for the next video that I end up making. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Remember, we are trying to hit 50,000 subs by the end of summertime. Use code Kdog in the Fortnite item shop if you want to support me even more. Hope you guys enjoyed this video though. Let me know what you guys want to see next. Catch you guys next time. Peace out.